Hello guys, how are you doing this evening? Now, after the eclipse is done, well, first of all, excuse me, where are my manners? Welcome to Tarot Predictions. I'm Radko, and for those who don't know me, I am a Scorpio with some stellium in it, and also Sagittarius. I think I got stellium in it as well, for those who care about astrology. But apart from that, people, the eclipse which happened actually urges us, because it happened on Friday, and according to some creeds, it kind of urges us to manifest our love. Thus, apart from today's live, I plan to do a special Valentine where I will use a spread that is calling us a manifesting our love, either for singles or for couples. It is a great, I think. Apart from that, today's mid-month will be 4 cards reading, 2 by 2 separated and divided cards, 2 for career, 2 for relationships. So we can be, hello Erdi, so we can be a little bit more specific about what is going on, because these general readings, well, sometimes they're great, but the problem is that they're kind of too general, are they not? So I kind of I'm trying to find the best approach toward you guys, and the best way to make you a more specific prediction as possible. So with that being said, people, let's first shuffle, of course, and then let's jump into the readings. So we will start with Aries first, and let's see what the Aries will have for career and for relationship. Good thing, then drawing the first card which marks their career. It is the 4 of Cups. Guys, what did we say last time? I do remember that. It seems that you're staying on one place. This is the card. Seems that you're staying on one place. Yeah, it is likely that the things in your work are going the way you plan them to go. It is what I like to say. But when you look at the card, just look at this person sitting there contemplating on the 3 cups that he already has, missing the wonderful opportunity here from the 4th cup. Basically, the card urges you, Aries, to use your mental skills, your mental virtue, if you want to say it that way, in your work, in your career, and to increase your capacity. It is what I'm searching as a word. Increasing your capacity of you being able to attract more projects, more ideas, regardless of what it is, because this incapability of attracting something new to your plate, Aries, is because you are not willing to do so. Either some of you, it could be that they don't want additional deeds. Others may don't believe in themselves that they can do it, but you can, and that's why the mentality has to be a virtue for you. If we're talking more deeply about that card into your career, this is about final consumption, or consuming the final remainings of your previous achievement. So hello try. So they soon will be finished, and even though you may have received some glorious achievements there and you had some glorious recognitions, soon they will be forgotten. And that's why you need to charge yourself into this new wonderful opportunity of yours that is coming these 2 weeks, guys. And then for your career, we are having the Ace of Swords. Apart from being able to correctly diagnose what is going on in front of you, being able to take under consideration everything, being able to create a brilliant plan for acting, because you are capable of bringing and giving the right diagnosis of what it is in front of you, what is wrong with the projects, or with the deeds, or with your working place, what is wrong there. That's why your approach and your solutions will be brilliant. It is time for negotiations. It is time for you to negotiate probably your salary, probably your place where you're working. But that card speaks that you need to give a very balanced judgment of what you're doing at your working place and where you're finding yourself there. And if you're not where you're supposed to be, meaning that you're doing more than you're taking, you got to speak about it, and negotiation has to be raised forward. Then for you, Aries, we will go into your relationships. And we're having the Six of Pentacles. So that card, it heavily depends on your personal situation. But in one cases, guys, the card may speak that you gotta give more than you have to take at this very moment, because probably your partner needs your support more than ever. The thing with the support here with this card is that that particular support, people, will not solve your partner's problem. Thus, it could delay it, but it will not solve it completely. So the hierarchy there in the relationship has to be kept. From another part, it could be that you're receiving less than you're giving, and thus you require that support. So with that being said, if that's the case, if you, it's a little bit difficult, because with this card, it is that if something is given from the pure heart, it means more to the receiver than the giver, than the one who gives. But it seems that everything that you receive from your partner will be from their pure heart, without actually breaking up the chain in the hierarchy, in a meaning that if you are leading one relationship, even if they have to support you more than ever, more than you can support them, they will not think that now they are, you know, leading the relationship itself. So the structure of what relationship will be kept. And then we're having the Nine of Wands. So going out from that Six of Pentacles, it seems that the things will start calming down just before additional storm approaches. But the thing for this additional storm, excuse me, is that you will be prepared for it already. It is like gathering up your strength, gathering up your resources in one relationship, making sure that your partner will be next to you no matter what, will help you to go through that storm that is approaching quickly. So for your career, Aries, we are seeing a small improvement, or the start of one improvement, only if you are acknowledge yourself that you deserve more. And in relationship, we're seeing some troubles that are coming, but if you make sure and if you clear out the things with your partner, and you make sure that they will stand next to you regardless of anything, then all will pass just fine. The next, guys, is Taurus. So let's see what mid-month will give to Taurus here. Okay, we cut, and Taurus for career. No, thank you, Trudy. So Taurus for career, Six of Pentacles. Well, we're drawing that card. Hello, Meditation M. Oh, that's cool name. It's cool name. So we're drawing that card again. For career, it seems that you will be supported from someone that stays higher than you are, Taurus. If you want to give a go to a particular ideas of yours, this person will support you. However, you should not double cross him, and you should not take advantage of that way too much. Oh, Scorpio rising, can you retire? What? That's a question. Now, where were I? Yeah, so they will support you. Let's say that in a particular teamwork, nobody is acknowledging your opinion by the team team co-workers, you know, but your supervisor is the one who is willing to listen. He will support you. However, you shouldn't double cross it. You shouldn't feel cocky of it. He's supporting you because probably he's feeling that your ideas could be just as good as his. Thus, when you try, even if you fail, you shouldn't feel down. At least you have tried, is what the card says. By double crossing, I mean that's a vital, guys, because under double crossing, I mean that you may start taking advantage. You may start feel like you're making friends there in the higher camera of your working place, and that's a crucial mistake. You should know your place. Basically, that card, hello GP, that card, it's saying you know your place in your working in the company you're working at, and you will receive rewards for it. And the rewards soon will follow, guys. 8 of Pentacles. Now, business, and what the guy is doing here, the guy is doing money. But we're seeing that your ideas from the 6 of Pentacles now, they're manifesting. So it turns out that your approach toward the problem is the best one. And you have to start making some work, putting some efforts in it. It will be important that in your career, people, Taurus people, it will be important that you give everything from yourself and pay attention to the minor details. Because with 8 of Pentacles, you got the unique chance to make what you want to make the way you want to make it. That is very important. Now, going to your relationship, again, the 9 of Wands, what is going on? What is going on? You gotta gather your strength. You may feel some opposition, even though you have passed through a turmoil recently and you are kind of exhausted chasing your partner or asking their commitment and asking they to be honest to you. You have to gather your strength. You have to gather your resources. You are just there of finalizing that stressful time of yours, people, and just, you know, just a little bit more movement is required for you. The last effort that has to be made, because after that we're going to the Emperor. So all will be cleared out for you. Though don't surprise, just guys, don't surprise if that relationship may seem like a little bit heavier to you. What I mean is that it could place on your back a little bit bigger burden, and thus it is asked from you that you have to rule upon it and rule with iron fist, systemize, structure it, make a plan if you want to. I mean, make a go-to list. Now with this, it will be very important, because with this you will be able to face the ups and downs in your relationship with much more ease, and you will be able to use your personal freedom correctly. What I mean is that maybe you had your partner told you something. I'm just giving an example here, people. So let's say that your partner told you something 2 days after she said, or he says, I never told you that. You know, that's why I told you that it is best if you write things down and make plans. Take responsibilities of what you said as well and what your actions are. But above everything else, you've got to take on a lead to that relationship. You have to be the one who is chased rather than you chase someone else. Now we are going to Gemini, guys. So let's make a shuffle. And are there any Gemini in the chat? No? Talking to myself? Okay. By the way, guys, don't forget to listen to your ascendant and also moon sign. Gemini, your career. That's a very good start, guys. That's not a very good start. We're going with the 5 of Cups, and it seems with the 5 of Cups usually, especially for career, yeah, truly, I'm feeling much better. Thank you. There will be, I can't say only this disappointments. There will be a denials. You could be denied from raise. You could be denied from giving a project. You could be denied everything. I mean, your particular idea could be denied, and it could be great, and it could be brilliant, but just someone doesn't want to listen, and that will make you feel very bad. It will make you not wanting to work anymore. You will have no enthusiasm to work, and this is why it will be crucial to remind to yourself why you're working there. Remember, with this card, it is very important that you keep the path that you have taken. So in other words, don't give your resignation just because right now things are not happening for you. Then again, the Nine of Wands. What is going on? I'm giving a refill shuffles here, and we have the Nine of Wands. But here in this case, guys, you will have a second chance to take on that project, to take on that idea, to take on that place you want to take on, with this card falling next to the Five of Cups. And so when the second time comes, you gotta be more prepared. You have just a little bit more to finalize what you have started, but you have to clinch on your previous experience. You have to give on reasons why you're suitable for that place, why you're okay, GP, why you're suitable for those projects, for that place, or why your ideas would have worked out better than someone else in your career, and thus people will listen. Though there will be conflicts, I can assure you that there will be conflict. There is someone who does not want your prosperity for their own account. I mean, they want they to be prosperity instead of you to be. But this person will be revealed in front of you, and you will be able to take an edge over them. Then for your relationship, oh my God, Gemini, you got the World card, guys. So your relationship, it is very near to peak experience. What I mean is, this is a finalizing of one cycle. A new one emerges soon after that. So that card speaks that one relationship will take a brand new level. Now, a breakup is also possible for those relationships who are really on the edge. But this card shows that a new one will emerge soon. Basically, this is a finalization of a certain cycle of your life, or a cycle in your relationship life. A new one emerges right after this one. So even if you end up alone here, don't feel rather down and desperate, because probably we have someone coming in a matter of days or a week. So don't discourage yourself, Gemini, if that's your case. Because after that, we're having the Eight of Pentacles, putting a lot of effort, a hard work in one relationship, making it working, even though there are certain disappointment. There is someone very, very devoted to it. Now, even though you have a breakup, I'm just pointing to the breakup. Not everybody will have it, but I'm pointing it because some may take it, quite seriously. I mean that they could be kind of ruined emotionally. But the next one that you will have, it seems that will be something according to your standard, according to your visions, guys. So you can be only thankful if your relationship breaks, if that's the case here. If not, if you're bringing the relationship on the next level, it seems that you will start spending more and more time in one relationship, making it better and better in terms of paying attention to the minor details in it and trying to make them as perfect as possible. So lots of love for you, Gemini. Lots of love in one relationship life. If you're single, by the way, I haven't said about single. If you're single, that also is a clear sign that you will meet someone, guys. It's a clear sign. And by you doing that, you gotta take on it slowly. You shouldn't force it. You shouldn't push it, because the guys from the Eight of Pentacles, he works slowly toward one success. Okay, Kristen. So it seems that you will start empathizing with someone. Now we're at Cancer. Thank you, meditation. Oh, by the way, with the world card, now it just jumped out to me because you got to be open. So no secrecy has to be in there because the veil falls from the lady there on the world card, and the veil is a symbol of secret. And by falling down, it means all secrets reveal. So if you even do have some painful experience in the past who haven't shared with your girlfriend or boyfriend, sharing it only will strengthen the bond in between you two instead of, you know, keeping it as in a silent treatment. Now, Cancer, your career, wow, guys, wow, just the Hermit. Huh. Taking on a new direction is the Hermit card. If you are not happy of the job where you are, the Hermit says that you will seriously consider leaving it. Why? It is because you will have a new direction, you will have a new passion, you will find out, guys, that that place is not for you. If you are into a very stable work environment and you enjoy what you're working, then that speaks for something big that is happening, something big that will be meant only for you. You will take on that direction, but every followers that you had in that place will leave you because they cannot follow you where you are going on the heights that you are going, is what I mean. So very meaningful card. But before you take that, when it is proposed to you, you have to withdraw yourself from the world and from its ideas and give it to a serious consideration. Can you, is this essential and substantial for you, or is it not? This is how you will know if that thing it is what you are expecting. And then the Knight of Cups, that could be a person in your career field. Oh, this is someone who, if it is a person, it is either Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it has these ascendant signs. Now, very pure-hearted person in terms of that. What do you mean, Catherine? Knight of Cups, a very peaceful person, someone who doesn't wish anybody else bad. Also, he always tries to discover a new skills, a new talent, or it could be that it's your supervisor discovering a new talents of yours. Now with this one, however, the hard work is essential. And this one always accomplishes things not by luck, not by the chance of the draw, but by a hard work. So if that's your supervisor, guys, he will expect from you to give a hell of a hard work for what he's presenting to you according to the Hermit, and you will be able to do it. You will be able to do it. If that's not a person, then it means that you gotta follow the dreams of your heart. And if your dreams, as I said, does not lie into the company where you are, then the answer is obvious, people. But if they do, then it seems that your work will be going forward for many years, people. Then your relationship. Have you guys thinking about proposing engagement? Because we are having the Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, people, it seems, but Cancer people, it seems that you have to start expressing your emotions. You have to start spending, especially for the single guys, you gotta start spending time among the in a crowded places, among social circles, among your friends. If you're single, it is very likely that you may find out someone into your social circle or someone who is close to your social circle that you can have a commitment with. This is a pleasant experience, theme experience. So it seems that these 2 weeks, if you are not single, they will they will go under you spending almost all of your time apart from your work with your partner doing a lot of things together, and thus this will expand the vision of where the relationship can go forward. Because after that, unfortunately guys, after that we're having the Hangman. Damn, I can say only damn, because the Three of Cups was really good. The Hangman here, people, it seems that you or your partner at the end of this pleasant team experience, they will be scared, or you will be scared. Why? It is because the level of commitment will scare you. So a withdrawal, I'm not saying breaking up, a withdrawal is possible. A withdrawal, and if you're not the one who withdraws, but your partner is the one who withdraws, you gotta give them space. Pushing, asking, demanding for an answer, are you going together or not, will just make the situation worse than it is. So basically, you go out, have fun, let them think, because if you do let them think, the answer most likely, almost 100%, will be in your favor. They will come back to you. If you're the one who is withdrawing, you have to place that relationship under test. What I mean is that you should not keep contact with your partner. You have to wait until the part in front of you, the answer that you seek, should you or should you not go into this relationship, will come to you on its own, and you should not try to find it out on your own. Oh, you're welcome, Black Templar. Well, truly, yeah, I hope also it comes. But again, you know, hope it happens for you. Okay, we're going to Leo now, guys. And one card fell down. I will just put it in because we're not making now general readings. Leo career. I got it. Wow. Okay, we got these two cards here for your career, guys. Something for you, Leo. It is, guys, coming. A new field of expanding. Now, can you see how the knight is observing the field forward? That speaks to something of a great value will be given to you. Either new position, new project, and slowly moving forward, making everything as perfect as possible has to be made. Now, let's put that card for now down. Now with the World card, you got to be sure as hell that you have finalized everything in the past. Before you finalize everything of your old projects and of your old positions, you can't move forward, because this will be the green light for the new beginning, if I may say it that way, people to emerge. If you only finalize everything, if you cannot finish something because you lack either the skill, you lack the knowledge, or you lack the support, shout out about it. Again, the world is all about facing the world naked, facing it without any secrecy. So with that being said, we drew the Knight of Pentacles, and with that being said, it seems that this is the peak point. The peak point in your career for the next 2 weeks and probably for the next month, I don't know, where you will plan and you will take on the small things just before the jumping forward, just before the start. It is very important, guys, that you keep everything simple. You don't execute very complicated maneuvers you don't give a deeds to someone that you depend on. What I mean is that you don't give a deeds that you depend on these deeds to be finished to someone else, because right now the only person you can count on is yourself. And if this is a project or an idea or a position where multiple people has to work at, you will be the one that will decide the fate, at least on the start of that project. Then for your relationship, guys, we are having the Five of Pentacles, people. Why? Why? Okay, so that speaks that you, Leo, may feel uncomfortable in one relationship. If you are single, you may feel that no one will ever come. This is kind of feelings that this card makes in one individual. It is very important that you think it over, you think it through, and you don't let your emotions to swirl you this way and that way. What do you mean, Tango? Why? It is because why it's happening. Well, in one relationship, it is because probably your partner, he or she could, let's say that he or she could not pay much attention to you just because they have something outside to deal with, or they don't acknowledge your opinion. They're acting weird, and thus you feel threatened for one relationship. You feel with a particular withdrawal from them. It's like they don't care anymore about the relationship, which is not exactly true. But just the time is as such. Now, this card is self-imposed doubts. For one relationship, if it is for career, it's for one career. Someone is feeling lonely. Someone is feeling that it doesn't have a path forward. That's why I am talking about that. If you're single, it seems that you may feel that the right person will not ever come, but that feeling will pass rather shortly for you. It is just a couple of days to a week that it will have an effect on you. Same things goes for one relationship, and you should not give away into it. Then the Nine of Swords is happening, and we are seeing here you torturing yourself about that. The Nine of Swords asks you guys to face your fears. So with these two cards, people, how this is going to play out. You may start feeling that your partner will leave you, or they're planning to leave you. And just because you may think of that, if you pretend that it is nothing happening, the things will settle down on its own, which is not gonna happen. You got to ask them what is going on. You got to speak with them. This is about facing your fears. You have to ask them, even if you want to say, even if they love you, or are they planning to stay, what they're planning for your relationship. These kind of things you gotta ask without fearing that they will leave, because if you don't ask, the chance that they will leave by them seeing you that you don't care for one relationship is high. That's why you just gotta break that boundaries. You gotta break that wall of ice, guys. This is what the cards are talking about. And if you're alone, again, the Nine of Swords is just disgusting card. If you are alone, it seems that you will feel more miserable when you see people around you with couples and being in couple, and that it kind of, you will feel like that the universe itself is denying you to be happy with someone else, but that's not true. It's just like you are falling into a emotional hole there. So don't let yourself to give in to that. It's what I mean is that you gotta be strong, and that will pass, like I said, in a matters of day or a week. Okay, So that was intense. Really sorry, guys. Really sorry, but this is what the cards were showing. I'm sorry. Okay, now Virgo. I hope that I stopped drawing all the same cards. That's just ridiculous. Okay, Virgo, for your career, wonderful. It is just I said it and they stole your career, Virgo. Four of Wands. Now it seems that just at the start of the week or the duration of the next week, you have a pleasant experience, guys. Something will finally have a breakthrough. You will be near of completion of a very important cycle there. Joy and celebrations. It is important that the matters in the past you have neglected now has to be brought on your table so you can deal with them. This is a finalization, culmination of a very hard work, hard and slow push, and now it is finally over and you will collect the fruits of your effort. And then where you have to go from now on, the Ace of Swords, you gotta ask for a how can I place it in words? You gotta ask, guys, for something bigger. You gotta ask your supervisor, your boss, that you deserve something more. You gotta ask for new challenges, but you have to also place a very right judgment, very correct judgment of what you are capable of. Just because you have able to finalize something, it doesn't mean that you can take something else that is a double on a difficulty. So be smart. It is what the Ace of Swords is trying to implant. The next step will be crucial for your race, and you gotta make it smart. Some will decide to make a very small step. Some will be brave and will make a very big step. But you have to make it according to your level of skills and your level of knowledge. Then, wow, oh my God, your relationship, guys. The Tower card. Those who have a flawless relationship. Those who have a flawless relationship. Well, that card is, guys. This card, it is one of the cards that highly, almost 100% depend on your personal situation. So I can give you a few examples how I had it in the past. But generally, the card means that there is a shift that will happen in your relationship with, and the start will be rather unpleasant for you, but after that, there will be a healing and nourishing effect. That's for the relationship. So for some, let's say that the relationship can break into pieces, and then the boat will start collecting and rebuilding the pieces back up. So it will be a painful shift and transition where at the end the relationship will be more stronger than before. Some which are in relationship, they may have a unplanned pregnancy, because the Tower is always saying you that you will not see the things as you saw them before, and this is one way that you will not see that relationship as before from now on. Those who are single, it seems that you will have a crush, or in other words, you will instantly feel emotions towards someone that you know, and you did not have emotions till now. So it is someone that will impress you. You will never see them again as you have saw them in the past, and that gives you an opportunity for making a commitment, because the next step, guys, it will be a state of courage. So it seems that on the verge of that transition, or the verge of that shift, acute actions from your behalf will be needed. The result of those actions, however, will be unknown for you, and this is where you will feel fear. So what the card is asking you is to go extreme, to go extreme, and because in the reality there is nothing to be afraid of. Now, what you can do for your relationship, let's say that you have a unplanned child, and the brave thing will be to keep on the child, and this will change your life in a positive way, because in reality, guys, there is nothing to be afraid of from one kid. If you for example have a spontaneous emotion development for someone that you know, and you didn't have them before for that person, now the brave step will be to you admitting them in front of him. And in reality, you will have nothing to be afraid of, because at the end of the day, people, at least you will know how they feel and will the things being able to happen. Okay, after Virgo, we go Libra, guys. And let's see what the scales have in the next 2 weeks. I'm so looking forward for the Scorpio, because, well, I keep saying that, but you know, something big is going on for me. I mean, very, very important, and I'm so looking forward to finalize it. All documents ready, and I hope it works. Okay, Libra, your career, Two of Wands, guys. So with the Two of Wands, no, Erdi, I'm not getting married, guys. Oh, well, it's vacation, actually. It is vacation, but the place I gotta go, they won't allow me without visa. But yeah, it's vacation. I think that I do deserve it. You know, I wanna visit the world, and I finally decided that I have to go. So anyway, Two of Wands, Libra people, you got to ask more from your career. You have to, let's say that you should not be happy and comfortable of where your achievements lies, because not that your achievements are not great, but this card generally speaks that you need to start looking for new fields of your of expanding your professional skills, your professional place, your knowledge, and your recognition, if you like to. So thus being said, guys, it seems that you can achieve much more. Five of Cups after that, it is coming. So here, well, it seems that, thank you, Claudia. Well, here it seems that you won't be able to do that without sacrifice, Libra. And it seems that not every direction that you are, yes, egos, it seems that not every direction that you will choose will have that prosperity. And with the Five of Cups, it seems that the main direction that you think you gotta take will turn out that it is not exactly what you have to do, or something will stop you. So thus being said, you gotta face into a different direction of expand of what you thought initially. Now, the key here, however, people, is that you have just thought that it is a main direction, which it wasn't. Basically, you were incapable to see the big picture of the other option available. And the other option available is much more beneficial, greater, and it gives you much more prosperity than the one who did not be able to happen. So let's think about how this can manifest in your life. The most, the most, I forgot the word. It's just that stupid language barrier, guys. So the most common example is, let's say that if you want to be promoted into a particular department, and they deny you that promotion, but they give you another promotion to another department, and it seems that you're not gonna like it. You say, man, what I'm gonna do there? I don't want to be there. I want to be in the other place. But as soon as you start and you spend a couple of weeks, a month, you will see that and you will say, oh my God, thank God they didn't give me the other initial promotion which I wanted to do. Same could happen with idea or a project or a deed or whatever in your career, with something very, very important there. Then in your relationship, we're going to the Seven of Pentacles, guys, and it seems that you need to give yourself a break from activity in what relationship. What I mean is that you got to keep it on the current level where the relationship is, because at this very point, maybe your efforts will be too much for little gain. So the way I see it with this card is that there is a right time and right place for everything. It is not right now, and you gotta wait. You gotta wait for it, because if you do it, if you initiate right now, maybe you will ruin more than you will gain in your relationship. Then after that, we're having people, the Emperor. So it seems that you will have on your back a lot of responsibilities in your relationship. You will have to take on a lead for one relationship. The Emperor is always a ruler. One other thing with this is that you have to show yourself stronger than your partner. You have to believe in your brighter future stronger than your partner. You got to make a structure of that relationship. So you, Libra, have to be the ruler there. Some may start thinking that you are smothering your partner under your toe. You know what I mean? But that's not exactly true, because they will not mind it. I mean, your partners will not mind that, because you will take care of everything that is going on in your relationship, and through it, the relationship not just will get strengthened, but it will be able to face the troubles with much more ease that are yet to come. Okay, guys, now we're going to my kin, Scorpio. Yay, Scorpio. Oh, do you think I don't need a meditation in our career? I'll just puke now. We're going to the Four of Cups. We're not giving 100% of ourselves, people. We can do something more. It seems that we are happy of where we are staying right now, and we don't need progress. We do need progress. The progress is offered to us, but we are unwilling or to catch it, or we are not seeing it there. It is very important that you wake up. Wake up, Scorpio. I gotta wake up. Because after that, guys, we're having the Justice card. So, good and bad sides for the Justice. Good sides, you are protected from being abused in your work, for being taken advantage of, and from being exploited. Bad news is that whatever you sow right now, either good or bad, will be reaped in the future. But with this card, yeah, I did shuffle, Andy. But with this card, it seems that the law and the order of the universe will be not on your side, but they will be intense. Thus, no sneaky actions can be executed towards you. It is very important, guys, that you plan and manage your time correctly and your resources correctly. Don't spend resources on something that you don't need, and don't spend time on something that you don't need to do at this very moment. It is very important that you spend time only on the things that will give you profits. Oops, I had to draw for one relationship, and I started to shuffle. Anyway, for one relationship, probably it was supposed to be that way. Because I'm saying that because, do you know how the tarot card works, guys? Well, let's say that it is meant for you to know your future, and it is meant for me to tell you the future. So by shuffling the cards, I cannot possibly draw the wrong card there. It is works like that. So if there is a fate and fate navigates the cards while I'm shuffling, then the wrong cards cannot be drawn. But apart from that, in your relationship, Scorpio, it seems that you will have to giving your support to your partner, guys, and you have to start giving it, well, not exactly their own life meditation, but there is something in it, own will, if you like to say it that way. So you have to start giving your support to them, and you have to start giving it from your pure heart, guys. You shouldn't have any premeditated actions, and you shouldn't expect from them to support you after that, or not expect, but at all costs. What I mean is that you should not bring it up in every moment that you were there for them, so they can have to feel obliged to do so in the future. They will do it, but it shouldn't be you who make them feel obliged to do it. But that being said, you need to know your place in what relationship. You need to know where you stand. So if you're feeling insecure and unclear how the relationship is going on, you have to stand tall and speak for that. Because after that, we're having the Ace of Pentacles that speaks for increasing harmony in one relationship, increasing love, and increasing stability in one relationship. Basically, you can have one of the most beautiful relationships. My kin, Scorpio, from everything that you know of, because we are making one relationship based on what we know of to be a one good relationship, and this is what you will have. You will have the wealth there to make it. So make that one count, guys. Don't be premeditated. Don't expect in return, though it will be given. You just do it from your pure heart, and this will be the way how one relationship will go forward, people. So now, after that, guys, we're having Sagittarius for your mid-month. For your mid-month. You're welcome, Tandy. Sagittarius, your job, guys. It is very, very vital that you don't give 100% from yourself. That seems stupid, but we got the Hangman. Now, all the efforts you do in your job, guys, they will have either a little breakthrough. I mean, they will have a little profit from them, or none. So our attempts will be pointless at this point. So you just lay low, you be quiet, don't attend to a very, very important approaches, important projects. It is very important that if you have a spare time to take off, I can advise you to do it. Now the Hangman, guys, it is a stagnation, and it is caused by exterior influence. So you cannot do anything about it. And probably most of you will not know where the problem lies, and this is what will freak them out, and they will don't know what to do, because everything they do, it just doesn't work. So what you have to do is just do nothing. It is as simple as that. But you need to have the mental strength and the iron will to do it. So only through you waiting out. Look at this. You will force the change, or you will initiate the change that is happening. Change in your working place. Big major change. It will be a time where you have to break free, break clean from past troubles, past problems, past relationship with harmful co-worker. So it's about you starting like a brand new job in the existent place where you're working at, if that makes sense, guys. So with that being said, people, hello, Lori. So with that being said, people, it seems that you just have to rest and the things will solve themselves on their own. And same goes for the jobless as well. It seems that it could be that they will contact you from a previous CV you have sent that they didn't contacted you on time, and they just dig that up, and they're contacting you right now. And yeah, basically this is where you start working. But definitely if you're jobless, that says that this era of being jobless ends these 2 weeks, and you will find yourself into a new place. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, in your relationship, guys, very favorable for those single Sagittarius. We are seeing person here, either Scorpio, no Aquarius, but Cancer or Pisces, or has these ascendant signs. Now with this one, it seems that this one is always very miserable when it is not romantically involved. This is how you will know it. When he's trying or she's trying to be next to you and spend time with you, when you deny him or her, they will feel very miserable. They will be very upset. They will not want to know. They will not want to meet other people. They will close themselves. This is how you will know which one is that one that wants to be with you, that wants to make a commitment with you. If this is not a person in that regards to your current relationship, guys, it seems that you will find a new meaning in it, but not that just you will find a new meaning in it, but it is likely that your partner will realize how important you are for them, and probably that they cannot live without you at this very moment. And if you had problems before that, you had fights, you had misunderstandings, the Two of Swords, people, it seems that everything will be negotiated out. This is a peace, this is a balance. So very favorable for you, Sagittarius. Those single, they will meet someone that they can at least start dating or hanging out. For those in relationship, it seems that they will clear up previous problems, previous arguments. They will clear out misunderstandings, and basically they will be in the same wave, on the same peak of the wave with one person, on the same page. It is what I'm trying to say, because in my country we are saying on the same wave, you are saying on the same page, Americans. So yeah, so you will find yourself on the same page with your partner, guys, regardless of how bad the situation were before that. And for those who are in a wonderful situation, child. Page of Cups is a child, guys. So again, pregnancy maybe. Hello, Katie. How are you doing? Okay. After that, we got Capricorn. Hey, Samantha. So Capricorn, wow, your job, guys, your job seems very, very positive. From the first card I see. Oh, you will enjoy what you will work in. You will take on new challenges. You will be able to finish old challenges, more maybe raises in your career. And this particular card asks you to show in front of your co-workers or in front of those who are working for how capable you are. The card speaks that you need to attend to all that it is on your plate alone, based on your previous experience. So you base yourself on the previous experience, Capricorns. The card also speaks for financial gains outside your career. So be open for any private work, freelancing, and these kind of stuff, guys. Then we're having a person who supports you there, the Queen of Cups, which is again Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it has these ascendant sign. And what we said about that person is that have a high sense of integrity and someone who can keep secrets. So if you do plan to do something, but you're not sharing it in front of the world, you are doubting in it, share it with that person. That person first, it will tell you what is wrong with it, or what is what is not going to work out, and where the positive sides are, and at the same time will keep it in secret. If this is not a person for your career, it is very important for you to do everything that is given to yourself with high responsibilities, because some big plans are made for you and you may not see it yet. And I'm, I am not surprised with it, seeing the Nine of Pentacles here. Some big plans are made for you, and they're just waiting the right time where you have the necessary skills and experience so they can be executed on you, and you may find yourself into a better place, guys. Then for your relationship people, Eight of Swords, whew, it seems that you will not be able to find a common tongue with your partner, because on the certain matters that the relationship has in store right now in between you two, you will not have the same opinion, and you both will tunnel vision your own opinions, and these own opinions will just mismatch, and there the communication breaks. Now, when one communication breaks in one relationship, that's a serious thing, Capricorn. So if your partner isn't willing to expand their vision, you have to be the one who is the one that looks outside their box and expand their own vision, so you can accept your partner's point of view. But all the restrictions that you will have there are self-imposed, and that's why you need to present yourself strong and able to open your eyes for more options available. Then we're having the Hierophant people. So what we said about Hierophant is taking on a very substantial direction in your life. So from this, guys, from this, you will either find out that this relationship is the one you waited for all your life, or you will find out that this relationship will not last long. So that being said, people, don't hesitate if you need a time aside to think about, should you make the relationship or should you break the relationship? If we're talking about single souls here with these two cards, Capricorn, then it seems that there is someone around you that likes you and probably has feelings for you, but you are not seeing them because they don't fit in what you like initially. And by the Hermit appears there, you may give a consideration of at least try and give these people chance to be with you, because who knows, you may like them. Okay, after Capricorn, we're going to Aquarius, guys. Now with Aquarius job, awesome. Oh, just awesome. I'm Aquarius rising. Awesome. That is the Eight of Wands. So it seems wonderful opportunities is coming our way. Small but significant. And they're multiple. Always there. What I was about to say. They're small and significant, but we have to be on our guard because they are not exactly meant for us. What I mean is that with this card, guys, these are just windows, okay? Yeah, and pack your bags, but that's that business trip. I would have said that at the end. So small windows of opportunities to further ones go. If you're able to catch on every single one of them, fantastic. But also the card speaks for negotiations with co-workers. It is a very, very essential that you are capable of explaining what the profits, yeah, Windows C, what the profit of one idea or of one approach will be, but above everything else, to being able to explain how crucial is to be acted now. And yeah, it also, as LD said in the chat, it could also mean a business trip, guys. It could mean a business trip. Now you have to be very important, very careful, Aquarius. It seems that all these dynamic routine, all this wonderful small opportunities that keeps you busy, and it seems that everything is going well, some of them may be quite big beneath the surface. What I mean is that you may take an obligation towards someone that you will have difficulties after that to follow or to, you know, to pay back. So we're talking here about you placing chains around your neck just because you wanted something to happen way too much. You were agreed to everything from the other side so you can have it, and eventually you will have to pay that price. So it is very important here to time your primal desires, your primal instinct, your urges regarding your career, because they may play to you a bad joke. But for your relationship, I wish I could. I wish I had that. It's the Ten of Cups, Aquarius. So for you, your relationship, flowerless emotions. You will be happy of where your relationship is finding out. So, in other words, the material aspect of one relationship will matter not these 2 weeks. For you guys, all that it will matter for these 2 weeks is the spirituality of one relationship, or in other words, even if you are a poor as a finances, then you're not living in a palace. All that it will matter is that you and your partner are loving each other. And then the Three of Swords. Well, that doesn't make much sense. Someone, guys, someone will attack one relationship. Someone doesn't want you there. That's awkward. That is awkward. This is a threat against one relationship. This is someone trying to play dramas, dilemmas, someone lying in order to take the edge, to separate you with your partner. And it could be very well a trusted friend of yours. This is Aquarius, Shania. So Aquarius, it is very important here, guys, to make a successful defense. It is very important to not back off. Here we are talking about, because this approach from the third party here, people, they will bring the relationship 2 steps backwards. And it could cause a conflict in between you and your partner. I'm using some time to explain it. And you may say something to your partner which you will regret, or your partner could say something that they will regret. It is very important, people, that you have the ability to forgive to one another, which you will based on the Ten of Cups. So at the very end of where you're standing against the wall, with your back against the wall, I mean, you have to remind how much this relationship means for you, and how much you sacrificed for it, or you have to make sure that your partner knows it as well. And last but not least, guys, we are having Pisces. Pisces work. Congrats, guys. Just congrats. You are about to receive the efforts of your hard work. This is a grand achievement, peak of experience being recognized. For some, a long-awaited help is going to arrive. But if you do expect a promotion or a raise, congratulations, you got it. And it seems that you will be quite happy of it, people. Ten of Cups. Now the card itself seems that in the material world, it have not been given to you as much as you have been deserved, but it will be more than you have, and you will be happy of it. It seems that you will be very grateful to those who gave it to you. For some, that card may indicate that it is time to take some day off and to enjoy the achievements you have achieved back into the Six of Wands, to the recognition you received. If you are a sportist, an athlete, then it seems that you will have some wonderful result on a competition or something like this. This is about being victorious and having the pleasant emotion of being victorious after that into your career. If you are seeking for job, this also speaks that you are about to find a job in this half portion of the month. In your career, Pisces, okay, so in your career, be mindful. Oh, Shania, yeah, but they're for personal readings only. I probably will not use them in front of camera, or I will not use them every time in front of camera. So it is just there for a. I use them once just to show what they are, but they are strictly for a private readings. Anyway, the Three Swords, guys. It seems that you will be annoyed. You will be annoyed of that the relationship cannot have any progress right now. Does certain outbreaks, certain conflicts, certain truths, it's not even truths, but twisting the truth may rise. This is all about receiving a mental cruelty, being unable to push it through, and that's why you're feeling guilty or down, and you start thinking about that this relationship will be no go, which is not true. It is actions around one relationship or environment or circumstances around one relationship which makes you extremely unhappy, not emotionally but unhappy, but mentally unhappy, and thus you may have a heartbreak because you just cannot deny the truth that what you want is not happening, and probably it's not gonna happen. But why don't you, with the Eight of Wands, people, why don't you focus your efforts into what can happen? Now with the Eight of Wands, if your partner is living away from you in different city or a different country, you may have a chance to fly to see one another. But generally the Eight of Wands in one relationship speaks that you need to take on consideration every single, guys, every single window of opportunity to make your partner happy. Okay, so they can see that this relationship is much more of what they think they are, especially if the Three of Swords is applying to them and not to you. And with the Eight of Wands for you, this is that you need to use every single chance, people, to experience happiness in one relationship, to remind what makes you happy in one relationship, to take on every single chance to be with your partner, and thus to make on every single change count, every single chance counts toward improving your relationship. Because with the Eight of Wands, it seems that these chances of improval, they will be there regardless of that the Three of Swords is giving you a sense of insecurity and sense of humiliation by you being just thrown from some words of your partner. So, guys, that was the mid-month Tarotscope, rather briefly one. And if I sound funny, I'm sorry, but you know, now I have a dentist procedures, and it's disgusting. Still have some little pain here in my teeth. Anyway, with that being said, people, thank you ever so much for watching, and I love you guys. Also, thank you for the 1,000 likes. Soon I will announce it, and probably will make a big giveaway. Now, 1 or 2 days from now, I'm planning to do a Valentine's special, which will be probably again with giveaways, and it will be reading on a particular spread. That it is how to manifest the love that is buried within you, you know. And last but not least, people, don't forget that when I'm about to do the weekly on Monday, there will be 2 giveaways of 2 free 10 minutes readings with me. All that you have to do is go on the previous week reading and comment, share, and like, and this will give you a chance to win the free 10 minutes. So, as per usual, people, I love you. You have a great one, and we see you next time, which will be very soon, probably tomorrow or the day after. We will see. So, bye, guys.